Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode here on our single player world. Today we are going to be working in a few different places and I want to quickly get started on that. But first of all, I can see over there that there's a zombie villager. You can see his little arm sticking through that wall. I hope he's actually holding an item. I get the feeling he might be because I was out of this area for a bit and I came back. So either that has just spawned or it has not been there for too long and it's just a lucky one. So I'm going to go Ender Pearl over there because we will need this guy. We are looking forward to having a zombie villager for a future project, being today's project. And I'm just going to have a peek through here. Why are these are all messed up? But anyways, today we are going to get started on our stream that I was talking about in the last episode. And not only that, what is going on with this guy's head? I didn't realize I got all these brown marks behind him. But not only that, we are also going to get started on another room in our... Oh man, I just can't get these to go in there, can I? Yeah, that's not gonna work. But yeah, I'll keep struggling with this. But yeah, we're also gonna get started on another area in the hospital. Okay, cool. Is he holding anything? Doesn't look... Oh, he's got a door there. Okay, great. This guy's not going anywhere then. That is perfect. All right, we can leave that for now. So yeah, what I was saying... Oh, there's a little mean ender bug over there. But yeah, what I was saying is we are going to get started on the stream before I get too distracted here. And we're also going to... Oh, man, that hurt. We're also going to get going on the hospital, as I said, for the 100th time. But hey, and what I've done recently is I've gone ahead and we did this in our last stream. So we fixed the stream in the stream. And in the last stream, we added in the foundations for the stream where I am right now. Just kind of messing around a little bit with it, but I didn't pay too much attention to it. So we've still got a bit of changes to do here. But overall, let me see if I can Ender Pearl that up there. You guys will get a better view from in there. Perfect. Okay, that's not too bad. So in here, we've got this kind of widening out slowly but surely into this river. Oh, well, opening up, because if you have a look here, we've got the large river. This is just a small stream coming from the top of this forest. And I've also gone ahead and changed the riverbeds, which I think look a lot better. And let me go around this way. We've also gone ahead and fixed up the water underneath. So you can see, well, not the water, the ground underneath the water. So it's got this nice natural ditch in it, which maybe isn't too noticeable, but now that I tell you guys, you'll notice it. You know what I mean? It's nice and smooth. That's what I want. It's beautiful when it's a nice smooth thing like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start adding in all the water that we need. And we'll just make a few infinite water sources. And I want this stream to be actually flowing. So I don't want to have the stream just a bit of water like what Minecraft water is like. So this basic, boring, flat water. We want this to be pouring into there because we've got that ability. Why don't we use it? So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I'm really thinking I was wasting iron on 2 buckets. But not to worry. We've got now a bit more iron because I also did some mining of iron, which is great. We needed to do some mining, and we've got it done. So why is this not creating any water sources? There we go. Perfect. So the plan is the water comes from here. Whether or not it's a spring from underneath, what it is, we don't know. But the water comes from here. It kind of ripples down, and ripples down a little bit more into this way, which I think is going to work very, very well. And I'm going to quickly just do that off camera. And I'm looking for things that look like this. You see how the water's coming down like that? Make it look like there's a little bit of rapids, I think you would call them, going through there. I think they're actually the white bits, but just pieces like that falling off would look really great. I'm also probably going to have to do a bit of work on the edges of the beds here. Well, I've been messing around with it, and it's actually quite easy to do. I've only done a little bit of this. I didn't even go away from that last clip. This is just something I realized was really good, and I thought I'd maybe just come here and explain to you what I am doing. I've added like little pieces like that in, which will eventually make look like a rock. You can see the water coming out there, but I don't want to have this all looking like that. So that still looks a little bit too flat to me. We'll have to take out a bit of water there. Let's place a block in there, and we'll get rid of some of that there. Maybe another one. I don't like how this block is now left out. Maybe if we can do something like this. There, no? Okay, well, we'll have to work that out. Maybe we can put a block in its spot. But that shouldn't be too hard. And I'll also just do that maybe. That just lifted up the water level. But anyways, another thing I wanted to say is I just want to thank you guys. Well, I am here and I'm doing something fairly easy. I want to just thank you guys for being so supportive recently. We've had such good people in chat. We've had awesome people in our streams recently. It's just been a great time on the channel. This channel, the Twitch channel, everything's going really, really good, and it's actually so awesome to just see everybody having a good time, and everybody being so positive and supportive. I really love that. It's really, really cool, and it's awesome to be a part of that. So I just want to say thank you from like me specifically. I'm very, very pleased, and I'm very, very glad that we've got such a cool group of people around us, which is more than I could ever ask for. So that's just what I wanted to let you guys know. And now what I'm gonna do is I think I'll just continue on the stream. Let's take a step back and see how we're going. Oh, that didn't make it. No, it didn't. Yep, of course. Let's go do that there. Yet again. Let's not die. Alright, so I think that'll look alright. Maybe we won't attempt that because I do have 39 levels on me, and I'm not really too keen on losing them, despite the fact that I really don't need them for anything. But that is looking beautiful. Look at that. Just coming down there, that little bit of... Actually, that's not even too bad. That little bit of stuff going on there. Already. Man, it hasn't even been night that long. But that little bit of movement in the water is looking great. Obviously, here we wanted it to be a bit bigger. But that's alright. That's good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go and step away, and we're going to go to our hospital project now for a little while. And I want to just add in some changes which were suggested in the comments last episode. And I also want to do another room, a brand new room, which is where that guy that was over there that we caught in the beginning, well, we didn't really catch him, he was there. But that guy is very important for this next room. But yeah, that stream is going to look good when it's finished. So we're on our way over to the hospital, and I've been doing a bit of work on a brand new wing that we're going to open today. Ooh. Oh yeah, I chucked those out a few minutes ago. That makes sense while they're there. Never mind. So right in here, you can see we finished off this area, more or less. We actually haven't put in the new chests, and in fact, actually, let's quickly do this before I get distracted with it again. So we'll put in a chest around here, just randomly. Some of these beds will have chests, some of these will have a suggestion, which actually came through, which is to use a few iron... man, why am I being a bit dumb with that? That's the way I was meaning to do it. So we'll need 7 of these, or not 7, what, we've put 3 down out of 8, so we need 5 of those. There we go. 5 of those pressure plates, and we also need 5 iron bars. So if we can put maybe 1 there... Oh, actually... That can't sit on that, can it? What happens if I do it here? Okay, well, that's something. There we go, not a problem. Okay, well, we're going to be putting in some... We can actually put these in here for tables. I thought the iron bar could look kind of cool just to change it up a little bit. We can put that there, and obviously we won't be able to make that work, but hey, you know what? They actually look somewhat cool there anyway. So what I want to do here is I want to go and make our operating theater. And that's what that crazy guy over there, the zombie, is here for. What we're going to use the zombie for is, in fact, I'm pretty sure I've got extra doors somewhere in this world. But that's alright, we'll make ourselves some more iron doors. It's always something we'll eventually find and use, I'm sure. So we're putting in an iron door over here. You reckon? Maybe here, actually. If I put one in around here, let's hope it opens this way, which is... I don't think the way it is opening. Let me just put this button in there. Oh, it is. Good. That's the way I want it to open. So if I put one of these in, walk in, and can't walk out, because I'm going to trap a zombie in here, so I don't want a zombie to be able to get out. So we've got that one there, that's perfect. And you'll notice that I've used some blocks which I have not actually used very much at all in this world, and that is quartz, because it's very hard to get, first of all. And second of all, it's also a block that doesn't really suit a lot of the things that I build. So it looks very good here, in my opinion, because it works so well with making this area look clean, and that's exactly what we're going for. You know what I mean? We're not going for that surreal medieval look in here. We're just going for a standard, good-looking hospital wing. I think that's what we can say we're looking for. I'm gonna put in some stuff here, by the way. And what I'm thinking will be kind of cool is the operating table is going to go down here, so we can actually get rid of these now that I've put lights in here. Yeah, that's good. Look at that. Just a little bit of darkness on the area. That's what I'm kind of thinking. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add in a table, which I was actually planning on using these for, but I feel like they might not actually work as well as I had planned. So we need to put one there, and we'll break that. And then here we go. We've got this around here. So we've got this table here, and that kind of looks like it could work. Maybe we should actually have done it. I was going to say wider. No. It'll be fine. It'll be perfect. All right, so that's one thing that I wanted to do. Then I guess we can also create a crafting bench, put it in here, and just add a little bit more character to this room, you know, just add a few more things. So imagine you've got your zombie being cured on this table. You'll need some stuff, which I've actually brought things for. We'll put this up here because we're going to make a table over here in just a few minutes. We don't need one of those in there, but what we'll do is we'll put some instruments which you might need. Some shears, which obviously look dangerous looking, and that's why we need them. Some of these over here. And then what I was thinking is also maybe getting a potion of weakness and a golden apple. At some stage we'll get those. I don't actually have any on me right now. So what I want to do next is I wanted to create a table. Let me just make this over here with a bit of stone, just because I feel like this room is getting a bit too light colored. You know, it's just looking very, very white, and that's not too much of a problem with it like that, but it'll eventually just become so monotonous. So there we go, we've got that there. And that's good. So we can put maybe one of these there as if it's a container for something. There as well. And as boring as this room actually is, I think it works, because we're going to have a little crazed guy walking in here. And I've actually got to work out how I'm going to get him here. Let's check if it's nighttime yet. No, not yet. All right, so I'm going to have to wait for nighttime, and I'm going to get this guy to follow me in all the way here. It should actually be not too bad, because if I just walk, let him follow, walk, let him follow, walk in here, and get him around this side, I'll walk around this side, and bam, like that. That's the plan, but who knows how plans go. So that'll be that part finished, and then I've still got to figure out what I want to do in this part. But I think this actually looks pretty cool. Look at that. That's starting to look pretty cool, just having the wing, the patients, the ward or whatever it is, where patients sleep, and that part there. So that's actually pretty cool. What I want to do as well, very last thing that I want to do here is we'll go do 8 of these, get those there, and that should be just the right amount of sticks that we need for 8 paintings. And I was thinking I want to put a painting in here every now and then like that. We'll maybe put one on another one like here, because I've always noticed in hospitals there's always some like weird artwork, kind of just strange looking stuff, and there, that's all right. Maybe one over there and one. Oh, I was looking for a longer one. Maybe if we can get a longer one. No, and I know in 1.12 we get some other painting things. That's all right. That looks cool. That just adds a little bit more to it. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna have to wait till nighttime, and then I'll come back and we can get this zombie in there. In fact, it's not too long, it looks like. And there it is. The sun's going down right now. I think it should be all right for this guy not to burn his skull. So here we go. Come on, you seem pretty interested in me before. There he is. All right, so the trick to this is hopefully our iron golem is not anywhere nearby. Okay, here he's coming. He's coming. So the issue is if our iron golem sees this guy, he is going to be very, very upset. Because of course he's trying to protect him, and this probably was actually that villager that we've been seeing around that made an appearance in our last episode, the blacksmith. So I'm just going to carry on this way, and it looks like we've actually lost most of our villagers to a little bit of a zombie. Really? There we go. Thank you. Yeah, a little bit of a zombie attack. So that is a shame. And there's the cat because I took some damage. But while we take this guy over here, I want to also just say, because you guys are obviously, you know what? This is actually something which I am super hyped for. And I'm just so glad to see that everyone's quite excited about it. Well, as excited as I am about the brand new world that we will be starting, which you guys are all aware of, I'm pretty sure. Most of you guys will be aware of that we are starting a brand new survival world. And obviously I've mentioned our reasons before with that, and we'll mention them again in another episode. But pretty much, oh, by the way, that's from that issue that we had in the last one that I told you about. I'm getting all my achievements again after an entire year on this world. So the thing is, when we restart this new world, I said I wanted to restart it when Minecraft 1.12 is available with Optifine. So I need a valid Optifine version with it. And right now, a valid version of Optifine is not available. In fact, 1.12, the full release, is not ready just yet. So one thing that this is why I'm telling you guys this now. One thing that I am super pumped for is in this week, like a few days before I am recording this video, the Minecraft pre-release 5 for Minecraft 1.12 was released. And that is a very, very good sign for you guys who might not know about the pre-releases and stuff. But basically, that is when they are saying, when Mojang's saying, you know what, we're very, very close to releasing this version, and we just want to make a few bugs fixed. And number 5 is a very big number for them. Trust me, number 5 is a massive, massive number for them to be on right now. So I would imagine, if I am predicting this correctly, that in the next week, we should have the Minecraft 1.12 available to us. I've just put that there so nothing can get out. Let's see if this guy will come around here. Yep. Good. Come on in. Come on in, buddy. Come on. Here we go. No. Yep. Good. Yeah, so I predict that in the next week we most probably will have the latest version of Minecraft available to us, which will be great. And then a few days later, hopefully the Optifine version will be around, and that will be great for us. You know what would be cool is if I could have a villager in here being perpetually chased by this guy. That would be great. Like a white coat villager, as if it's a lab, like a doctor, or well, it's actually a librarian. But still, that would be really cool. That's really, really great. Actually, I'm glad we finished this part off here. So give me some ideas if you guys have got some ideas for this room here. But that is great that we are done. But yeah, pretty much what I'm saying is I am super, super excited. I'm just so glad you guys are as excited, if not more excited in some ways as I am. Although we'll have to check that out, because I think I'm pretty hyped for this new world. So what I'm going to do now is, because we finished off that part of the hospital, and we'll probably finish off the hospital in the next episode or the episode after it, just come back to it, like break this project up over a few episodes here. So what I've done with this river right now is, you can see it's looking pretty good. The stream, sorry, not the river. It's looking pretty good in my opinion. From there, just kind of coming down. In fact, I haven't finished off the top, so we'll finish the top off. Come down here. Now what I want to do is I want to finish it off completely. I want to decorate it. And in fact, I realize I have not shown you guys this area here in the daytime since I finished it. So I'm going to get going with that. But yeah, I'll get the night away and we'll get started on this. Alrighty, we're back and we are at the entrance over here, the back gatehouse over here. To get showing you guys what's going on here. So I've still got to do this little area here. You can see there's 2 trees missing out, which I didn't realize I didn't finish. So don't mind me with those. But from this side here, let's pretend here, this forest is pretty much finished. And I've just filled it all up with bushes and overgrowth like that. You can see we've got our bushes like that. We've got grass like this. And one thing I wanted to try out today was just to see what happens when I put a few of these things in the ground. Just like, for instance, here, just putting one of these in here. Just in the ground like that. A bit of mushroom. It looks a little bit like a... Yeah, that's not too bad. You know what? I can live with that. Just a few things around here just to see what this will look like. I might even have to just cover that up for a second there until I get one in. But there we go. Just things like this. I think that won't look too bad. And I've got so much brown mushroom block. I mean, why not try it out? So that's good. Just a little bit here and there. That's perfect. All right, so now let's get back to the river, because that is the main part. And in fact, I'm going to be distracted one more time. Another thought. This is just a thought. So imagine this is a dark oak forest, which is what it's meant to be. If I place a few dark oak trees like this, saplings, as if they are a tree waiting to grow. And I do understand that you need 4 to make a tree actually grow, but that's the beauty of it. These are going to stay as saplings, and they're just never going to grow into a full tree. So we can place them around like that, as if they're a tree waiting to grow. But obviously just not yet. You know, that's what we want. We want this all to be stuck as if it is a big sculpture of stuff. So that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Now, I'm going to go back to the river, because this is the main attraction. This is what I'm here for today. This is what I am focusing on right now. So in this river, I need to get the water up to the top here, and then I'm going to be putting in some bushes and stuff. So let's do the bushes right now, because that is going to make this thing look so cool. And I think the main thing that I want to do here is make this look as if stuff has been growing here for a long time along the riverbed. We want this to be a bit thicker, a bit more dense. So this sort of stuff, you can see we've got this overgrowth coming into the river here like that. Maybe we can put a oak leaf over there, and one of them there, and maybe some jungle leaves up there. In fact, that's just a little bit too much there, I think. So we can do something there, and maybe a few like this. Coming over there. That's what I want, you know, because when you've got a river like this, or a stream, a lot of plants grow like around here and in the areas around the sides, just because it's got a lot of water. It's naturally a good spot to grow things. And not only that, I think it also adds a little bit more to this bank. Let's check this out. Is that too much? No, I don't think so. I think that's actually quite enough. Just there, and a few more around here. In fact, I can maybe get rid of that one and put in a half slab, which conveniently I had one half slab. So we can do that there and just add this in here like that. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's exactly what I'm looking for there. And I'll add a few more of these around the sides here. There and there. Maybe I need a jungle leaf in here. Good. Good. That's looking pretty damn good. Now, the one thing I wanted to do is I wanted to fill this up, as I say, and I forgot about that. So I'll quickly fill this up and we'll finish off this top piece of it. So it's going nighttime right now, and look at this. This is looking so good here. I think the only things I might add to this forest, in fact, to actually make it look a little bit nicer at night, is maybe a glowstone light coming from deep in the forest. You know, just a little bit of a twinkle coming through here. And how good does that look with the texture pack? Man, that's looking so good. The last thing I want to do is I want to add in one of these, and actually, you know what? These are pretty cool things, not those. These here, we might actually put some of these around. Oh, I forgot. You know what? You can't place them on grass. Weird thing that, hey, how strange is that? You can't place dead bushes on grass, but you can place them on hardened clay. You can place them on things like that, but not grass. Why am I double placing these? There we go. There we go. That is looking good. Just a lily pad every here and there, and maybe one there. Bam, one in there. And that is all done. Stream completed, guys. And that's not a normal stream that we do every other day. But that is looking so good there, guys. I'm very happy with it. And I've just got to finish off a few parts of this area, and we've terraformed another spot in this village. So for today, I am going to say this is pretty much the episode. I am so happy with what we've got done here today and in our streams, actually. So if you guys want to catch us on the stream, for you guys who are new from the stream, watching our videos, welcome, by the way. And also, if you guys do want to catch us on a stream, we're going to be streaming probably the same day that this video is coming out, probably a few hours after the stream. So if you guys want to catch us, you can catch us then. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.